Hey guys, it's Big Glenn here again. Welcome to my channel. My name's Glenn and this is my channel and my journey of joining cryptocurrency about 7 weeks ago to where I'm at currently today. As you guys know, if you've been following my videos, I've got a few things on the go at the moment. I've got Hashflare cloud mining. I also have Envying, which is a mobile mining unit. ICO that's just sort of hit about 35 million. And what else have I got going on? I just got Spective ICO. I think that's ended now. I can't remember if it ended today or tomorrow, but I literally only about $150, $200 worth in that one. And obviously I've got a bit of money in cryptocurrency, about £400–500. So I just thought I'd do this video because the videos that I've got coming up and the ones that were uploaded today, I recorded Christmas Day or the day before, and I thought I'd actually, in all of them videos actually, so for the next couple of videos you're going to see from me for the next few days, they're not going to be talking about like what the markets are on that day and stuff, and today it's changed quite a bit, so I thought I'd do a video just before I went to sleep, just explaining to you guys where it's at currently. I actually go on my holiday tomorrow, so I'm actually flying. Am I flying tomorrow? We're going to the airport tomorrow and then we fly on the following morning, so I probably won't be able to do a video. I probably won't be able to upload one, but good news, I pre-done some. So just to give you a little teaser, let's go to my Creator Studio. I normally start off by going through all the crypto markets, but I just thought I'd give you guys whoever's interested in what videos are coming up from me. So you can see here I've got 3 videos here which are scheduled. So one on the 27th of December, which is tomorrow, then one on the 29th, then one on the 31st. So every 2 days there'll be a video. So then that way I actually get back January the 12th. At least you haven't gone sort of 2.5 weeks without a video being uploaded. So this New Year's Eve is going to probably be my last video unless I can record one talking about cryptocurrency while I'm in Florida and upload it somehow. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that yet, so I'm going to try and figure something out. But yeah, 2 quick ones I've got there actually. One's 19 minutes, one's 20 minutes. But this one, that's a killer. I started doing how to start off with cryptocurrency, and I was talking about my first 30 days in cryptocurrency, and I thought, you know what, there's probably other people out there that don't know where to start. And if you start watching my videos today, say like, because my videos are becoming more and more popular, a lot of people probably won't find the original videos that I did where I didn't know anything. Not that I know much more now. So I thought actually I'll just do like a recap video of everything I've learned and what are the key points to starting with a cryptocurrency journey. But yeah, that I didn't realise I talked for so long, hour and 20 minutes. So that's coming out over the next few days. So today's one I'm going to upload straight away, and that's just going to be a quick overview of the markets really. So I did say, well, yeah, obviously I'm just guessing, but I did think obviously over sort of Christmas, Boxing Day, which is I believe is a UK thing. I don't think you have it in America. I thought the Bitcoin was going to go back up in price. Obviously we had a massive dip. It dipped down to sort of 30%, I believe, at some point. So you can see here, actually went down to, in US dollars, 12,000 US dollars at one point. And now obviously it's crept right back up to 16 and a bit. So it's gone up $4,000 in the last day or two, which is great news because I actually bought more cryptocurrency. I did say on the video I maxed out, but I had about £300 in my bank. I thought, you know what, I might as well buy the cryptocurrency while it's so low. So I actually bought some Bitcoin at, I think, I'm going to say 13,000. So the fact that it's up to 16,000 now, I bought £300 worth, and I think that 300's turned into about £500 worth. So very happy I did that. Obviously if it drops back down then I've lost that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably withdraw that 500 as cash, and I might do a video of how to actually get your Bitcoin from online back into your wallet, because there was a lot of people asking like, "Oh, have you actually withdrawn anything yet?" And my wife and stuff like that, and friends and family are like, "Yeah, you put your money on it, but can you actually get it back out? And how do you do that? How long does it take?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. I've not done it yet." And they're like, "Oh, so it's a scam then? It's a scam." So I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video about how to actually withdraw the money, and I'll show you somehow my bank statements online, like the transaction of the Bitcoin actually being paid into my account, so we can see that it is actually a genuine way of actually getting money as well as buying Bitcoin. But price is obviously great at the minute, 16 and a half. So what I said was true. Obviously, when I said that I think that Bitcoin will be worth, I think in my first set of videos, I think I said, oh, I reckon before the end of the year it'll be worth 20,000. And I've sort of stuck to that. At one point, I think I might have said, oh, it could even hit 25,000 because it was at 20,000 at one point a few weeks ago. So I think I've, been quite conservative, and I still I still feel, even though we've only got what's that, 4 or 5 days left, I still feel pretty confident that that's gonna be closer to the 18, between 18 and 20 grand. That's where I think it'll be by the end of the year. And I think obviously 2018 after New Year especially, I think it'll keep going up. So that's my opinion. Obviously it'll go back. I showed a graph actually on one of my videos of someone who put on Twitter a history timeline of Bitcoin, and it tends to have these big drops of about, I think, between 25 to 35%. So the price of Bitcoin is going up, and then it has a dip, and then instead of it sort of just going, slowly going back up to where it was, it actually shoots right back up again, past where it originally was last time. Not saying that's going to happen this time because I'm not giving financial advice, but just based on history, and that's really all we can look at, they tend to have these, it's hard to see it there because it looks like it just goes up, but you can see here actually that, it's gone up and up and up and up, then it had a dip down, it's gone up and up and up, and then dip down again, up and up and up, dip down, up, dip, and then there's been this massive run up, which obviously has gone on since, according to this, let's go, that was November the 13th all the way up to December the 14th, so for about a month, just continuously going up, which obviously is not, it's not normal in investment terms. You normally have a dip down, and obviously we've had Christmas and that, so I still feel pretty good about Bitcoin. If these are anything to go by, so if we go, let's say 3 months, if these are anything to go by, this dip here would likely suggest that if we're going to go past an all-time high of sort of $19,500, $20,000, then really we should be looking at $24,000 potentially. So I started reading about, I use this app on my phone, it's a free app called Cointelegraph, and basically every day they post news articles about cryptocurrency, and they always do these really cool little animations for each one of their stories. So you can see here, quite good artwork, I suppose. And they're saying there's a couple of different stories. This is where Bitcoin, and I think this is the same with all investments. Not saying that these people don't know what they're talking about, because I think they do. I think they're very clever people, and they've got research and history to back them up, and evidence, like all types of telemetry and whatever info they've got. I'm just sitting in a room just going, oh, I reckon it'll be go up to that much. We've got one news article here which says that Bitcoin is destined to go to $28,000 in 2018, and the guy said that he reckons it could go down as low as $5,000 at one point. But then he was saying, oh, I thought Bitcoin originally, when my first prediction, I thought it'd be somewhere like 300,000 a coin, but I thought people would look at me silly if I said that, so I just said, I don't know, 20,000 or something, or 30,000. And this is what I was talking about. It's literally all guesswork. The only person I've ever seen online that Jen has actually made me believe, using his research and his, what was his name? Not Charlie Lee, that's the inventor of Bitcoin, but I think it was, is it Tom Lee? He gave a, yeah, Tom Lee, this is it. Why Bitcoin will hit 25,000. Now, he said this back in September, and I think he's been saying it for a little while actually, because there's quite a few of these videos and some date back further than others, but he gave his reasons as to why Bitcoin should be trading at 5% of what gold is trading at, and he said if it goes up even more than that, then it could be worth hundreds of thousands, but his estimates were 25,000 a coin, and yeah, I really believed what he said actually. Everything he said, like the evidence he provided, in here he don't really go into it too much, but he sort of mentions it quickly. And this was when Bitcoin was worth, you can see there, $3,300. So you've got this man sitting here saying Bitcoin will be worth about $25,000 at a time when it was worth 3,000. It's easy for me to sit here and say, do you know what, Bitcoin was worth 20, or it's worth 20,000. I reckon it could go up to 22,000. That's very easy. That's like him saying 3,300. I think one day it'll be worth 3,600. He's come out and said, I believe it'll be worth £25,000. And at the time, I mean, especially you'll see it in this video if you look it up on YouTube, just Tom Lee Bitcoin or whatever. He says 25,000, and they were like, where do you get this figure from? How do you get to that? And he's like, well, look, we see Bitcoin as a substitute, if you like, for gold, and we believe that the younger generations of people won't see a value in holding gold, which actually I'm slowly, my brain is working my way towards, but they will see a value in holding Bitcoin. Now, if gold really has no actual value, like to us, apart from it being a good conductor of electricity, and it looks shiny, other than that, it hasn't really got any value. It's just a rock that people dig out of the ground. And that's very primitive, isn't it? You know, you dig, say, oh, look at this, shiny. Whereas Bitcoin, obviously, young people, especially people that are growing up now in this society where all you do is buy apps, games and books and everything all online, and they won't know shops and stuff like that. And I've noticed actually on YouTube, quite a few YouTubers, one was, I don't mean to disrespect him because he might not be, I don't actually know his age, but I think it was saying like Alpha, what was it, yeah, Alpha Investments or something like that, and I thought, God, he's so young and he's talking about, he talks about, don't think that's him. No, it's not. Sorry, that's a complete tangent there, and I do apologise. Alpha Investments, crypto. Anyway, my point is that my son, or one of my sons, Tyler, he's watching me obviously talking about Bitcoin, and he's like, yeah, Dad, I want to get into Bitcoin. And he's 8. Has no concept of money, but now Bitcoin's cool to him. Probably just because I'm talking about it. Obviously, it could fade away by the time he gets older. But it just makes me think that all these young people growing up, they're going to see Bitcoin as, it'll be irrelevant what it's worth today, because we're going to be talking, if Tyler's 8, let's say when he's 21, so say in 12 years time, Bitcoin, when it's potentially, but I mean, what's his name, John McAfee, he says it's going to be worth 1 million a coin by 2020. That's in 2 years time. I don't think it's going to be worth that much in 2 years time, but then he's a lot cleverer and richer than me, so maybe listen to him over me. But I do believe it will be worth a considerable amount of money, but maybe 12 years time. Tyler will be obviously looking at buying a house, cars, concert tickets, everything using Bitcoin. And to him, they won't be seeing it like how we see it. So at the minute, I feel like a very small fish, very tiny little fish in a big pond, because I haven't even got one Bitcoin. I've got 0.0103746 of a Bitcoin. So I haven't even got 10% of a Bitcoin. So to me, I feel, but growing up, when Bitcoin's worth 1 million, you got to think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's at least 9. I think it goes further than that. It can, in terms of how many digits it can go across. But you're talking, what's that? Is that 1 billion? 1 million would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. So that would be 1 million. So I've got 1,003,746 Satoshis, which I'll talk about in my next video coming up actually. That'd be 10 million, and that'd be, I think, either 100 million or 1 billion. But anyway, say that he'll be looking at that and he'll say, "Oh my God, Dad, you had 1 million Satoshis at one point, and it was only worth £120. That's mental, because it's worth, that would be worth £1,037,000." And I'd be like, "Yeah, God, I wish I'd kept that." So anyway, there's a lot of young people that are growing up now that are hearing about Bitcoin, and that's all they'll know and that's all they'll want. They won't want pounds. It's very hard to train older people new habits, and that's not being disrespectful in any way. It just is. Even myself, I'm quite tech savvy, and even I was a bit like, I don't know, what's this Bitcoin thing about? It's never going to replace cash. But for a young person who grows up, like we had that cash obviously that I showed in the video because we're going on holiday. Other than that, we never have cash in the house, never. Just because we have no need for it. It would just be sitting there, and at some point I'd have to pay for something online, and I'd have to drive to town, pay that cash in the bank, then obviously pay for it online. But parking in town's £3.50. And obviously it's inconvenient. It's like, I have to spend a morning doing it. So, and then you end up going to town, you end up buying something which costs you more than the money you're paying in. So you just think, oh, don't bother. Anyway, my point is, eventually, obviously, this online currency, that's going to be the way forward, and that's all they'll see. And I think then it'll be worth silly money. But that's my opinion. Don't take that as financial advice. Obviously, we're talking today like, oh yeah, it's worth 16,000 a coin. And that John McAfee, actually, he says, this is the cheapest you're ever going to get Bitcoin. All right, it might go up and down, and we may have dips and stuff like that. But he's already in 2025, in his head, if you like. And he's, why is that not finding him? He's already seen, in his head thinking Bitcoin's worth like 1.5 million a coin or something like that. And he's sitting there thinking now like, oh my God, I could buy it for 16,000. Fucking hell, that's going to be worth da 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 da. Now, I'm not saying, I do have another video actually that's coming out tomorrow about the tweets that he's doing. He is now doing a coin of the day, but he's changing it to coin of the week. Just because he's had a lot of criticism, I think, or something, I don't know. Oh look, due to heavy pressure, crypto adherts, exchanges, developers, and every other corner of the earth, and even God himself chastised me in dreams last night. The coin of the day will become coin of the week starting immediately. You can look for it every Monday morning. So there's going to be a massive pump into whatever coin he mentions every Monday morning now. So it's worth keeping an eye out for. He put a tweet out. I can't remember what it was, like, yeah, for you long-term investors like myself and always make the most returns, Bitcoin is still the crypto giant. It's at a low price and will never be cheaper. It will be 10 times this price in 2018. Remember, it has the lowest circulating supply of any coin. So 10 times what it is now is 16,000. So he thinks it's going to be worth 160,000. Which obviously I hope he's right. But there you go. That's my opinions on the markets today. The one that's really sharp is Ethereum. I mean, Bitcoin has obviously a lot, £4,000, but Ethereum's gone up. It says they're only 0.48, but I think it's done pretty well because it was down to 670. So now it's just gone up $100 a coin. Bitcoin Cash, that was over 3,000 at one point today, so it's dipped down just a little bit, but it's creeping back up to where it was. Ripple, and then you've got Litecoin, and then the one that really stood out for me, because I was looking at obviously all the percentages, BitConnect, it's gone up 91%, just shot up massively. I don't really follow, so it had a massive slow dip, and now it seems to be going back to where it was, so maybe that'll go past its new all-time high, if you like. So currently their all-time high is around the $450 mark, and it's now currently today at 418, so that may have a bit more room to go up in the next few days. But I don't really follow BitConnect. I noticed it earlier on today, and I thought, oh, I wonder what's happened with BitConnect then. And I actually thought, oh, I wonder if Crypto Nick will do a video about it, and he did actually. He did the whole video about it, so I haven't just copied what he said. I generally, when I actually look at these markets, I literally just look at obviously the top 3 or 4, and then I just have a look. Sometimes I look at which ones have changed massively, so this Dentra coin, and obviously I saw BitConnect coin, and I just look at ones that I'm interested in, and they're the ones that I mentioned to you guys. But yeah, that was one that really stood out to me today. So that's really the markets. My hash, I cut that off pretty quick. I believe that this is going to go up quite a bit. We've only got 5 days left of this year, and I said that I think Bitcoin will be worth over 20,000. So we've got 5 days for, what's that, a growth of about 3,500, and I think that's, based on what I've seen in Bitcoin, that could be that tomorrow when I wake up. So I have no issues that in 5 days that couldn't go up 3.5 grand, even if it goes up 500 quid a day. What's that? That's 2,500, so it wouldn't be enough. Damn it. Me and my shit maths. But yeah, I reckon that's going to be worth 20,000. I hope it is, because I bought about £300 worth of Bitcoin, and I've just left it in my Coinbase at, like I say, 12,000. So that'll be a nice bit of return for me for this month. That might actually pay for some of the other activities that I've done, which you guys know about, bringing me onto Hashflare. So this is my Hashflare account. I'm currently now at 17.66 terahash. Obviously just keep reinvesting it because the price of Bitcoin has gone up, so is the amount of money that I'm getting every day. So this has hurt me actually in terms of my hash rate. So before I was getting, about $40 worth a day when Bitcoin was worth 19, 20,000. So I could afford, and bearing in mind this is when the prices were a bit lower, it was $1.50 per 10 gigahashes. So I could get, I can't work that out in my head, but I was thinking I'd be getting about 300 gigahash per day. So I thought every 3 days I'll have another terahash. But now, yeah, see, I was getting about, I don't know, something like that. I think it was 280 gigahash. But now because the Bitcoin's gone down, and obviously the difficulty went up, and their prices, so it was literally a triple whammy. Hashflare prices went up, less profitable. Difficulty went up, less profitable. Bitcoin went down massively, less profitable. So it's really slowed me down with how much terahash and gigahash I'm getting every day. So instead of getting, like I say, close to 300 gigahash a day, I've been getting about I'm going to say $25 worth, which now with the price increase is about, there you go, 100, yeah, about 110 gigahash what I've been getting every day actually. So it's literally a third of what I was getting. So now that the Bitcoin price is slowly creeping back up, the amount I'm getting every day now has gone back up a bit. So hopefully that means I can afford to get around about 160 gigahash maybe. And if the difficulty in the next 2 weeks either stagnates or maybe dips down a bit, because it's had two increases the last two times. So for the last month, it's gone up quite a bit. So who knows? You never know with that. So I would like to think that these are going to become more profitable again soon. But obviously they were looking like they were going to sell out. Having a look at withdrawing, a lot of people saying, oh, you know, can you actually withdraw it? And JMS Vlogs, he done a video about withdrawing money on there. He didn't actually show his wallet account, which I'm not saying, you know, that's a bad thing. Obviously, I worry myself showing you guys all my open accounts with all my usernames and email addresses and everything like that. So I understand why he's done it, but I thought, oh, I'm quite open. I don't mind if you know, if I show whatever account it is I'm paying into. So I was thinking, oh, I'll do a video showing me actually withdrawing this Bitcoin balance, but it means I've got to store it up, so not reinvest. But then they've currently changed it so that the lowest you can actually withdraw is 0.05 of a Bitcoin. So I thought, oh, I wonder how much that is, and it's like $790. So I'd have to, for me, that is about 3 to 4 weeks. I'd have to not withdraw or reinvest anything, and then I could show you guys like a withdrawal video. So I don't know, something I could do, I suppose, but I just, at the minute, I just really want to focus on getting as much terahash as possible. And once I'm earning sort of, like I say, this about $100 worth of Bitcoin a day, then really it'd only take me 1 week. So 1 week I wouldn't mind not reinvesting, then withdraw some money. Plus also if I withdraw that, so the only money I've actually put on this website so far is $1,600. So if I can get, you know, $7 or $800 out of it, it's half of it's paid for itself already. Which I don't know, how much would I have to get to earn $100 a day? I did work this out, but let's, because obviously everything's changed so much. Let's just check. No power costs. That'd be 0. Pool fees would be, let's say 15%. Difficulty's gone up. Coin that's 17.5. Let's change that to 16.5 because that's what it is right now. 1650. What should we do? 100 terahash. That's 1,010. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right. Let's calculate that. How much would I be earning a day then? $188. So that's a bit overboard. Let's do 80. 150. So let's do 50. 50 terahashes. That'd get you 94. So really I need about 60 terahash. Yeah, so I'd need a 60 terahashes. So at the minute, obviously, I'm running at 17 terahash. So I need to go up. I need to go up a fair bit. But originally, when obviously it was all kicking off, like when it was really profitable, I was thinking I was going to be getting 1/3 of a terahash per day. And obviously that multiplies, so eventually I'd be getting 1/2 a terahash within a short period of time per day. So it would only take me a week to get like 4.5 terahash. So do you see what I mean? It sort of snowballs. So that's why I'm thinking I really want to get a decent amount of terahash behind me first, then start making withdrawals. So I apologise if you're really eager to see if I can actually withdraw cash. It's just at this moment in time it would take me so long that if I actually accumulated that amount of Bitcoin anyway, it would really slow down my progress at getting, you know, somewhere near that sort of terahash. So I'm going to carry on as I am reinvesting for a bit. I've had a couple of referrals as well. Oh, it's kicked me out now. But only small amounts, but it all helps. It all helps me get to that terahash. I'd love it one day if one of you obviously were thinking of doing a big upgrade or like a big purchase on Hashflare and you clicked my link down below, that would be awesome. But I'm really honest, you know, I'll tell you guys if that happened. What else have I been looking at? So today I've spent a large amount of time looking at ICOs because I thought, you know what, if I'm going away for 2 and a bit weeks and I'm not able to check online and do stuff while I'm out there, I could invest in an ICO that's ending pretty soon, and by the time I get back, hopefully I can turn a profit. You see what I'm thinking? So at least that way, within that 2 weeks, I've earned something. So I found this website called ICO Bench, and it's quite cool actually. You can actually search all the ICOs that are coming up, and you can search them by what they rate them at, or when they end, or when they start, or how much money they've raised. So here you can see the first 3 are adverts, I assume, because they've got a little gold star beside them. But from that onwards, you've got the best ICO is Gifto with a rating of 4.8 out of 5. So that's a very good rating. But I think their ICO sold out, like it said, within 1 minute. I was thinking, oh, I've missed out on this. And apparently it's like it's for people like me actually, where you can create YouTube videos. I'll have some sort of live chat going on, you know, beside it or whatever, and you can donate virtual gifts. So like in this video he mentions like a Lamborghini or a lipstick. So I think it's where, like, if someone did that and I was doing a live video, you know, like a little Lamborghini graphic would come up on the screen and make a noise or zoom around or something like that, and then for me I can say, oh, thank you for buying that for me, you know, Tyrone or whoever. I assume that's what it is. I haven't looked too much into it, but when I went to go to their website and everything, it said that it sold out. So obviously very, very popular, and I don't think you could be a part of it now. So I feel like I've missed out on that one. Never mind. And then I was looking at some of these other ones. I was looking at ones really that ended sort of the beginning of January, because obviously I'm away till mid-January, so I thought that'd be 2 weeks, and then maybe their coins will be on an exchange and then I can sell them. But I haven't seen one that's really caught my attention. There was a couple that came up. One was Terra Miner for an ICO, but to be honest, this one here, I don't get it. They're guaranteeing that they'll triple your profits. They keep your money for 3 months and then they pay you out as if you mined every day. And then after that, you're paid, I think, weekly. They've got a very cool video where it's just full of techno music and close-up shots of GPUs and stuff. And some old boy that looks like he's from Spider-Man. But yeah, I weren't too sure about it, to be honest, guys. So I just thought, you know what, I've normally got quite a good gut feeling about things, so I've not invested in anything. But that ends quite soon. The one that I'm seeing advertised loads, and even on this website, that Token or something. Let's see if we can find it again. Oh yeah, there it is. See, always in the top 3. So you must pay a lot of money to advertise with this site. I think it's just a debit card, mobile wallet, multiple blockchain assets, mobile exchange, secure offline. I've seen quite a few of these do this, so I don't know. I don't know why this one's special in particular, but they're spending a lot of money on advertising, I know that. So to me, that says scam. But saying that, I suppose you could say that with anything, but must be very confident if they're spending a lot of money in advertising. And then the other one was one called Trade.io, but I think you have to put in a certain amount, and I don't think I'm willing to put that much money in. 19 million raised, and this is going to be a trading platform where people can make investments on spreads and commissions and stuff like that. But whereas obviously unless you're an actual investor, you don't see any of that side of that world, you know. These guys are going to be doing all of that, and you can do some as well, like trading of assets, but whatever they earn, 50% goes into a pool, and then that pool gets shared out between whoever owns tokens. So the shares actually go back to the people. So they're saying it's one of the first in their kind, because banks have been doing this for years, but they keep all the profits. And obviously they use our money that's in savings account as securities, whereas these guys, they're going to be obviously using our money as security. But they're going to give back 50%. So that was a really cool one, and that ends in 1 day and 9 hours. But I think to be a part of it, you have to put in, I think you have to buy a minimum of 5,000 tokens, which I think was about £1,000 worth of Ethereum, but I could be completely wrong on that. So that's one that I was looking at. But yeah, so I don't know. Oh, and this other one, Global Crypto Bank, another one. This is another. We're going to do a plastic card with. It seems like a lot of companies are jumping on this debit card system, you know, like that we're all used to. So contactless cards where you can use it anywhere, like Master, Visa card, but you're buying with your Bitcoin, which I assume, obviously, is going to have their own conversion rate and their fees and stuff like that. But then, what I don't get is with the blockchain. Obviously, at the minute, especially with Bitcoin, the fees are so high. Like for me to transfer, just to show you an example, if I was to send £100, it wants £28 in fees. So let's try £30. It wants £17. So all in total, that'd be £47 to send that 30 quid. So like, imagine trying to buy something online with that, or trying to buy a coffee with that. So at the minute, I don't think Bitcoin's there yet. Some of the other coins are though, like Litecoin. Always impressed with Litecoin's transaction fees. Let's have a little look. Litecoin, if I was to send with them £100, 15p. You know, that's I don't mind paying 50p. You get charged 50p if you pay by bank card in most newsagents. That's in the UK. If you go into a shop and you buy only £3 worth of stuff, they'll say, oh, there's a 50p charge or £1 charge. So Litecoin's one of the cheapest forms of payment, I think, for cryptocurrency that I know of anyway. That's well known and well received, and a lot of places accept it. That's it really from me, guys. Just wanted to show you where I was at today and what my thoughts were. I want to say a big thank you. I know I've done a video today saying thank you to 400 subscribers, but I just want to say thank you again. Watching some of the other YouTubers, like I was saying, I watched a couple of YouTubers today. I won't name them because I can't remember some of them, but they had some really good content. There is some really good content out there, doing ICO reviews and tips for how to make money, buying and selling, you know, via GDAX and that. And I looked down and I thought, oh, he's only got 19 subscribers, and I thought he deserves more than me. God, my videos are crap. Please don't unsubscribe for me for that. But yeah, I just want to really say thank you to everyone out there that actually has subscribed to me. And I know I sound like a drip, keep bringing this up. Even my wife said, Glenn, all I keep hearing you doing is saying thank you to your laptop. I'm currently at 436. Someone messaged me saying, oh, it's probably likely you're going to get 500 subscribers by the end of the year, which is insane. I really thank you for that. I'm getting over 100 views in all my videos now every day, so I really thank you for that. Some of these here are in the thousands now. I thank you for all of that, and I really hope you enjoy my content. I hope that you find it helpful, useful, and if you're new to cryptocurrency, don't forget to comment, subscribe, like this video, you know, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, I try and get back to every single person. Someone messaged today actually saying, you're a father of 5, we don't expect you to reply to all our comments, but what's the point commenting unless you're making a statement that you don't want to reply of? Like, I think people do like to hear back. You link to CCG mining in your description, but I can't see any video where you discuss it. Do you actually use it? It looks like a total scam based on their dodgy YouTube adverts. Have I got a link for CCG? I'll have to look into that. Let's have a little look actually. CCG mining. I do remember going on these guys. Start the most profitable cryptocurrency. So this was a new up and coming website actually that I have actually contacted these guys, and they got back to me really quickly, and they seem to have loads of videos of all their equipment, and they show you whereabouts they are. Why didn't I buy something? I think just because I spent all my money. Really, maybe I should do a video about them. Oh, I better mute that video in case you can hear it. Get the highest hash rate. Let's sorry guys. Again, another live video. I should just do live videos because then it's more acceptable that. Yeah, they only do these certain packages, I think. I don't think custom plan. Let's try this. VIP packages. $59, is that? Oh no, this is thousands. So I think this is more for people that are looking to spend a lot of money mining. But if I'm being honest, I can't remember. I can't remember why. Why didn't I use this? Anyway, I'll look into them and I'll let you guys know. From what I can see, they look pretty legit. Their account seems pretty flash. The videos, the articles that they have on here, all seems pretty good to me. Anyway, that's my opinion. Rocket for hash. That one's 3,600. Oh, look, $75. That's a demo product. Try our Bitcoin 200 gigahash. Which how much would that cost on Hashflare? Oh, I've been kicked out there. Well, 100 would be 220, so it'd be 440. 440. So obviously that is cheap, a lot cheaper. Let's try the $75 one. Additional info at your Bitcoin wallet. I might actually give these guys a try. I might try out the $75 package. Is that $75? Means you're paying 0.0003 per gigahash per 24 hours. Anyway, on it says open-ended contracts. I need to look into these guys. I think I did find them interesting before, and I don't know why. I think because all my money's just tied up with Hashflare and Envying. There's so many things I want to invest in, but you need tons of money to be able to do that. Or you need to spread your money so thinly that even if one of them did go up like 100%, you know, if you put £1 on it, you made £100. So I just think I haven't had a chance to go invest in them, but I will look into that. So very good comment, Lightning Jack. Thank you for that feedback. Let's like your. Sorry, I've been really quiet now for the last 10 minutes. I am trying to get back to everyone still, even though a lot of them are just, I think, people begging for money, just trying their luck, which is fair enough because I did a giveaway. And now my son's Tyler's commenting on stuff. So anyway, that's enough from me, guys. I've been talking way too long, and I look forward to seeing you. Obviously, you're going to see my videos from what I recorded yesterday over the next 3 or 4 days, and then I'll probably not get a chance now to make a video until either I'm on holiday, which will be just on my phone, so you'll probably see a video of me walking around talking like that. If not, it will be when I get back, sort of January the 15th time. So thank you for all the support. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and all that jazz. All the links are down below for any of my social medias. If you want to join Hashflare, if you want to look into Envying, I believe all the links are down below. And if you got any questions, just send me either through YouTube or through any of my social media. But that's enough from me. See you later, guys. Bye.